All right, guys. I'm out here in the garage. I'm using the new E-Meet or E-Meet camera. This thing is going to allow us to be able to go live straight from the camera. Right now, I'm just going to record. I'm doing these videos for the mystery box challenge. As you can see, I've got the Catchco mystery box. I've got in the Monster Bass box. We've done the Bass Pro Shops box, and we've done the 6 Cents box. I'm going to be doing these two videos after we get done with what came in this bag today. I can't call it a box because they didn't send their stuff in a box. They sent it in a bag just like this. When we got this bag in from Googan Squad, it just came in just a plain bag. We got quite a few baits in here. We're going to start out with this Grass Hero. It is a 3/8 swim jig here. We're going to open it up. Let you kind of see that. Much like all of Googan's stuff and the eyes here, it's got their logo. Nice packaging. It says here that the Grass Hero is a reaction strike inducing jig. Built to trigger bites in and around vegetation, the sleek hand tied skirt flutters when swimming through grass, imitating fleeing shad, bluegill, and other bait fish. Pointed head allows you to smoothly swim the jig through grass. So, again, it's much like any other weedless swim jig. It's got the little weedless thing on the front there. You can see what they're talking about with that pointed head. I like that design of the jig head good enough. It's got a nice big hook on the back there. And I know it's not going to pick up in these pictures, but there is a pink kind of pearlescent color over that white. So, pretty good looking swim jig. We're going to find out more about these when we do this mystery challenge with all the guys. I'm trying to figure out exactly what lake or pond we're going to go to right now, but we're getting there. Another thing that they put in this box is these Googan uh, tungsten weights. They call their green series. I'll just throw them everywhere. And it comes in nice little case. You know, Googan puts their branding on everything. Very smart. You get two little half-ounce bullet weights in there. And I know a lot of companies are going to tungsten weights nowadays. So whoever spends for this box is going to end up with some nice tungsten weights. And these are, a much more environmentally friendly weight instead of using lead. So that's why a lot of companies are going to start going to this in the future. The next thing we've got here is the Mini Filthy Frog. And right on the back of it, you could see, try to get the glare off of it as much as possible, but it says "Bite Me" right on the back of the frog, which is pretty funny. They got tape on there. So this frog here, it's a soft body frog, so you can see their body squishes, and when it does, like with most frogs, it exposes those two upright hooks there. And again, um, the eyes of the frog, you can make that out. It's got the Googan logo in there. I would like to get my packaging and my branding as good as some of these companies, but there's there's a pile of money just in the branding and in the packaging and this stuff. All right, the next thing that we've got up here, I'm gonna grab these next. It's the Googan 6 pack of the 2.0 Primo Finesse hooks. You can see those. Not much to tell you about these. The Gold Series line of terminal tackle is manufactured with the highest of standards. It says for serious anglers. So the next thing we got in here, and kind of like with our big bass bundle there, there. I mentioned that in that video. All these boxes are going to have a lot of the same basic stuff. You're going to have companies that throw something a little bit different, like throwing this tungsten in here. That's a nice touch. But now we've got our Hound. This is a top water bait. The deep rattle, overall line tie, and feathered rear treble makes this Googan crafted body a topwater savage. It's got a bait fish profile designed to trigger strikes from the surface feeding fish. Walk the hound anywhere predators are munching and let the mondo's feet let them feast. So this has got an overall length of 4 inches and an eighth with a weight of a half ounce. See that there in the packaging. This thing's got some really nice paintwork done to it. You can see the different colors with the white and then the yellow, and of course the red up front at the mouth to make it look injured. And I don't know if it's going to really stand out, but where that blue fades into the black, there's a real nice pearl or metal flake. It's got the triple trebles on there with the little bit of feathering on that back treble to attract a little bit more attention. And you can hear that thing's got some pretty good size weights in there for that rattle. So I'm hoping that when we get to our lake situated, we think we know of one. We just got to find out if the area has been closed off since back when we used to go out there. But I'm hoping to find something that's really loaded down with some bass so we can get all 5 of these boxes out there and have a good time and really take a look at what they can do. Right here, we've got the Googan bait Saucy Swimmers. And I know this is something that they've put in a couple of boxes that I've got throughout time. So this is something that they're pushing. There's a couple of different companies that have these style soft baits out. But you can see there it's got that big paddle on the tail there with a gray bottom and kind of that dark greenish top to it. These here says just add water, open, sniff, and catch. And that's kind of funny. When I open these, they do have a very strong smell to them. It doesn't say here exactly what oh wait, here we go. Slaunch sauce. So I'm not 100% sure what that is, but it's definitely, you could smell that attractant they've got on there as soon as you crack that packaging open. And these are in a 3/8 size there. And the last thing we've got is these Googan baits, Pure Passion Slime Shake Worm. And I've been looking at these, and I can tell you, as soon as I pull this out, you're going to see exactly why they get their name. I hope I can get these things back in the packaging. If not, whoever wins this box is just going to pull these out just the way they are. But there you go. You can definitely see how that right there definitely has the look of a small snake type type animal there. They've got different things here. It says that it's stuffed with salt, so it is impregnated. Textured tail. You can see that. It's also got shell-shaped segments, and again, I don't know how well that's going to show up there, but you can see those lines. It says versatile length, and it's 8-inch length on there. And it's funny here, it says shake me baby, and you can see why they're wanting you to sit there and give that thing a shake. It's got a ton of action in that plastic. They got that mixture just right to give it plenty of movement, and that's what you want in these baits. You want to get those baits out there, get them kind of causing a scene out there in the water, make that fish pay attention to it and go and strike. So again, this is the Googan Squad box. This is their monthly box, and when you look online, this is the only thing two things I'm going to give them a little bit of grief about. One, when you go online and you buy this, it clearly says in there, or does it say? It clearly shows a box, just like these other companies have. And what you get is you get this bag. There's nothing inside this packaging to separate these. It's just all bagged up there. Now, they may be doing that to save a little bit of money, and I understand. Monster Bass does the same thing with their Monster Bass bags, but they come in a bag inside a Monster Bass bag that is got their logo and everything on it. So I don't. It could just be something simple. They're cutting a couple of costs by not producing these cardboard boxes, because that does add to your overall cost of things. But the other thing is, I didn't even get a cool Googan sticker to put up on my board. So that is upsetting, and especially I want them to put up here on the board so I can show them off. But if you've got a young person who is getting into fishing or something, and you get them these boxes, being able to collect the stickers would definitely add to some of the fun of getting these boxes in every month and being able to enjoy opening it up. But like anything else, the most important thing is get out there on the water and test these baits, and that's what we're going to do here in the next 2 weeks. I've got to get everything situated, get a hold of the guys, let them know when we're going to do it, how we're going to do it. And I've also got to do the Monster Bass box and this Catch Co mystery tackle box. And then we're going to take it out there, and me and the guys are going to get out on some water. We're going to show you how we use these baits in our local area, catch some fish, have a good time, and hopefully make a really good video for you guys. So stay tuned. We got more to come. I got some big news coming later on at the beginning of August. Getting that all together, that's going to be a lot of fun too. So stay tuned. It's going to be interesting, all the things that we have coming. I still have not got my hand on the bass boat, but it's coming as well. So
we cast our lines where the waters gleam, chasing tides, living out our dream. Sunrise calls and the waves collide. Southern winds keep us in their stride. Southern tide chasers, we're reeling it